Let's be honest, can these AI tools of today replace traditional filmmaking? That's a big question and even controversial. And let's be real, AI is shaking everything. And by that, I mean everything. So why not film? Today, I'm diving into OpenAI Sora, a brand new AI video generator that can literally turn your text prompts into short clips. And I got access to it a couple of days ago when they released it, and it's wild. Now you might see me talk about Elon Musk, then Satoshi Nakamoto, tech mysteries, but now we're talking about something that could rewrite the rules of visual storytelling. So let's get to Sora. Think of it as DALL-E or Midjourney, but now for videos. In fact, OpenAI rolled out Sora during the recent 12 Days of AI Christmas event, and for the pricing plans, they got two options for you if you want to use Sora. So the first one is the Plus tier, which is $20 per month, but then you have capped generations, similar to the O1 if you want to use it. You get 50 generations per month, as opposed to the Pro version, which I'm going to talk about later on. With the Plus tier, you get the ChatGPT O1, you get access to the 4.0, you have advanced voice mode, you also have the Sora, but with capped generations. Now, for the Pro version, which has been so controversial and has sparked a lot of debates online, a price tier $200 per month tier, it gives you pretty much more freedom. So first of all, you get O1 and O1 Pro mode, unlimited usage. Your advanced voice mode is also unlimited. Now for Sora, you have 1080p, longer durations, and of course, unlimited generations. First, you can start with 10,000 credits. Once the 10,000 credits is done, you have relaxed videos generations, which might take a bit longer for your videos to get produced. But again, you have unlimited generations, which is pretty cool. Yes, it is pricey, but it may be worth it if you're that type of content creator who needs fresh videos assets daily. And I'm gonna get into that later on. Let's see what it can do. I'll show you the UI and we'll prompt something crazy. Let's get to the dashboard, everyone. I'm just gonna search up Sora.com over here in the Google, and we can see Sora. It pops up very brilliantly. So the first day that Sora was released, there was a lot of demand with the servers and everything, so they restricted the signups. So this is Sora's dashboard. You can see on the left, there's the community feed. You can spy on other people's prompts, like as you guys can see over here. And the results is pretty great for inspiration if you want to learn actually. Like for example, here is a compact 19th century steampunk contemplation, blending a typewriter and a telegraph. You can see the prompt is actually pretty long, and you can analyze the prompt for yourself and learn it basically. And you can see this one I think is 480p, and it's pretty cool. You can see at the bottom is where like the magic happens. And below that you can pick the aspect ratio, the resolution, and how long your clip should be basically. And remember, the more you want to get ambitious about your video, you can see here from high resolution, longer duration, it will take a bit longer. Sometimes even 4 times slower and even 8 times slower if you want 1080p. And the question becomes, how's like Sora pulling this off? Like what is behind the algorithm? So think of it like this. It's basically generating a sequence of images, like 24 frames per second, each made by an AI that can already do images. Think like Midjourney level, but now stitched together to form motion. It's early tech like GPT-1, so you have to expect some glitches. So let's do something fun. I'm gonna write my prompt right now. A group of grizzly. So I'm gonna choose my aspect ratio. Now, because a lot of us use social media and Instagram and TikTok, I'm gonna choose the 9:16 because I want more speedy generation. I'm just gonna use the 480p with 5 seconds, and I'll just get 2 variations because I wanna compare them side by side. So you're just gonna hit create. I'm later gonna get into the storyboard and also the image to video. I'm gonna hit create. Now again, you can see other people's creations. It's very mind-blowing actually to see how creative people are. And under a minute, boom, we got our videos. We got 2 variations here. And as you can see, it looks pretty nice. However, there are a lot of issues. I'm gonna get into it right now. But let's watch the other video so we can compare. Now you can see this pretty much for yourself. 2 important things about this. So first of all, our character's main body is missing over here. And there are a lot of issues, like there's no head, and the body's legs and hands are switching and like fading away, which is a huge problem. Then there's this physics. Physics is a huge issue. Like if this person jumps up, they should come down, right? And we can't see this over here. Similar to the first video, it's just so slow, and the bear has like 5 hands and then like 3 over here. But right now, from what I see, we see a lot of problems with the physics. But now let's try another feature, image to video, and later we're gonna remix the video that we get. All right guys, so now we get into the image to video feature of Sora. It's pretty intuitive actually. So here is the dashboard again. You can see down here, we get the upload image option. I'm gonna upload an image of New York skyline right here, and it's just gonna take a few seconds to load. And so I want 2 variations, 5 seconds, 480p, because 1080p and 720p are gonna take longer, and for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna make it a bit shorter. So over here, I'm gonna prompt what I wanna get out of the video. In this case, I'm just gonna make it like a time lapse. So time lapse and then we're gonna wait about a minute to get our output. So after a minute, we get our generated videos, and you can see the quality is a bit compressed because of the 480p, and we get 2 time lapses. I like this one actually, over here, you can see, and the cloud is very realistic, and it's going ultra fast with the time lapse and everything, but it's 5 seconds, and you can see the difference in shadows and the reflection on the water. It's good, but there are room for improvements, of course, but to make a video out of a single sentence, it's mind-blowing. Honestly, I had some experimentations with the competitors, like Runway and the Chinese ones. I would say those were a bit more shaky. Now, what if I want to tweak this video and change some elements that it has? Well, we can use the remix feature and we can give it a prompt. In here, you have 3 options again. You can get 2 variations, you can improve the quality, and you can choose if you want a strong mix, a mild mix, and a subtle. You can also customize it based on the strength that you want. I'm just gonna choose mild. I'm gonna put hot air balloons onto the skyline. Put hot air balloons on the sky. Make them move fast with the clouds. Boom, we get 2 videos here. They got remixed. I saw both of the variations. So this is the first video that I got. You can see the hot air balloons going over here, and some of them actually fading. The same issue that I'm gonna highlight later on about object permanence. So you can see the hot air balloons going up here, and some of them actually fading into the clouds. And you can see this one, it just went into the building. But let's go to the other video. So the second one, the hot air balloons are over here, and we don't want this. Therefore, I believe the unlimited version for me personally is good because I can tweak around with the videos. If the results are something I don't like, I can change it. Now there is one more feature that I didn't talk about, and it's the storyboard, which in some ways I should say is next level. You can chain multiple prompts to create a mini narrative. Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and Sora tries to blend them. It's perfect for quick story prototyping. And based on the things that we saw, the internet reaction so far, it has been a mix. Some people are impressed and some people hate it, because in some ways it's a pretty good model as opposed to other ones, but it can be buggy, slow, and the moderation side, it's pretty strict. But hey, I should say it's day 1 tech, like GPT-1. You can compare it to GPT-01 of today. It's a huge difference. So we talked a little bit about the weakness of Sora, but now let's expand on the idea, like the physics and the object permanence. So a known issue, characters might morph weirdly, objects vanish, and walking people look off. Actually, MKBHD highlighted how photorealistic attempts might feel unnatural. That's because AI doesn't understand like 3D spaces or physics. It's just like blending frames. Cartoon, abstract, or stylized scenes pretty much work better. And think like funky animations, like those drone landscapes that involve like less real world physics, it's like much better and less disappointment. Now the question that comes up for a lot of us, what about pricing and daily use? Is the Pro tier worth $200 per month, considering Sora, ChatGPT-01, the Pro mode, and everything? Well, for casual users, probably not. I would say the Plus tier plan might be enough. But if you're a content creator who needs fresh, AI-driven visuals, Pro might be the go-to. And if you're producing like marketing clips, educational videos, working with some ideas for a big project, this Pro and Sora can streamline your workflow. But again, it's just like a brand new frontier. How do we know if it's like a true tech or just the hype? Maybe in a year, like Sora will be able to nail physics and have perfect object permanence, be able to produce longer clips, and even have audio sync. I would say the traditional film won't vanish, but these tools will reshape how we brainstorm, prototype, and create like quick content. Now, personally, I'm pretty excited. And if you are, I'm very curious to know what prompts you feed to Sora. And if you like, drop them in the comments. I'll try it myself too to see how cool they are. Now, if this video got you pumped or just informed you about the future of video generation with AI, hit the subscribe button and like the video. I'll keep testing Sora, and for the future videos, I'll have one with comparing it with Runway, Hanyuan, and the Kling's model. And share this video with a friend who still thinks AI is just a fad. Let's explore and learn about this new world all together. And as always, see you next time.